Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live. It is Young Water reporting you back with some action. And if you're new to the channel, this is Habibi's Cryptos and Investing, where I pretty much go over different passive income ideas, including cryptocurrency, because I think that's the #1 way to get your money up in the future. Alright, let's talk about my favorite cryptocurrency, which is Helium, HNT. There's a lot of big news. It's going all over social media. I started hearing about it as soon as I woke up, even though I've been part of the ecosystem for about over a year. I'm a full-time employed and have a job, family, everything, but I do mine Helium, and cryptocurrency is one of my favorite subjects. So I am involved in the Helium mining community. I have a bunch of Helium miners deployed, all different brands, and I've been doing it for quite some time. When Helium was at $55, and I was able to rake in some serious cash because profits were up. We were in a bull run, and if you didn't take advantage of the profits, man, you gotta really study. And really, it's all up in the mind. It's psychological, because think about it, if you're buying at all-time highs, it's not going to go too much higher, you know what I mean? Everything that goes up comes down. Let's talk about all the great news with Helium. So let's get back and jump right back into it. This is just one of my hotspots that's active right now. This past week it's up 54%, which is pretty crazy. I think that's just because the little spike we had with the announcement and everything going on. $2.56 in the week off just one. I have 7 hotspots. This is powered with the 8 dBi. It's on my roof at my car dealership. So this one is in a really good area with, I think, IoT is in use a lot. Average beacons for a week is about 60, 15 witnesses. This one's doing pretty good. I have some that aren't doing good at all. As you can see, just today, horrible, not even $1. Some days are better than the others. I'm not gonna really go too much into all the earnings and hotspots and stuff like that. I know this is not what the title of the video is about, but as you can see, I got 7 hotspots. Some are making money. As you can see, made money, made money, made money, made money, made money. This one is not making any money. This one is actually looks like it's offline and needs attention. I think that my buddy unplugged that one and is bringing it by because I asked him to. We're gonna switch the location and put it on a different roof. And each one of these green little dots on the screen resembles a hotspot. And the ecosystem is just getting bigger and bigger. I know in the announcement in the video I'm gonna show you guys, they're talking about how now we are deployed in every single country all over the world. And let's just jump right into it, guys. This is the huge announcement I want to go over, and this is on the Helium channel, okay? And this is as official as it gets. This happened today in New York City. Let me see if I can pinpoint us exactly right on the video or close to it. Stay tuned.
We hope that as a result of something like HIP 70, the number of people that can contribute to the network grows. We don't want to be the only core development team that works on this network. We think there are many, many more people that can contribute. It's just hard today because it's written in Erlang, it's very complicated, it's very big, it's messy, it's evolved a lot over 3 years. HIP 70 is an opportunity to reshape that and to allow more people to contribute. But in terms of what Nova's doing, I wanted to play a little video and then
here it is, guys. Stay tuned.
Some sense of what we're doing next.
This is the future. This is huge. Get ready, holders. Yeah, so that pretty much introduces the partnership with Helium and T-Mobile and 5G. They actually sit down with the CEOs. You can search this up on YouTube yourself. It's not what this stream or video is going to be about. But this is the big announcement, and as soon as this happened, and this has been in the making, and this is huge for the People's Network because now we're working with one of the biggest names out there. Here it is again. This is another form that I found online, kind of like an article. Helium founders, T-Mobile launched crypto-powered 5G mobile service. This was published today. This is as new as it gets. Nova Labs and T-Mobile have partnered to launch Helium Mobile, a 5G wireless service for smartphone. It will use Helium's decentralized crypto-powered 5G network as well as T-Mobile's network. So both are switched between the two as needed. They are going to be working together, which is huge. I wanted to point out some key important things in this article that is good for the people to know. And it's about your crypto, okay? So let's talk about this, guys, and how it works. Helium's own 5G network will be preferred network for Helium Mobile when coverage is available. Rensky said it's relatively a small network present, but it is growing. And it is growing at a huge rate, guys. Second network has taken shapes since launch mobile token rewards with over 1,700 new user roads activated in the past 30 days. And in that video we just watched, if you watch it, it's actually they have deployed 1,800 and counting in the past 30 days, which shows that they are putting a lot of work in. So initially, voice calls will be taking place entirely on the T-Mobile network, and data transfers will be used as service provided by a node operating decentral networks where available. Otherwise, it automatically falls back to T-Mobile's network. A Helium network expands, more of the load will be moved off T-Mobile's infrastructure. The most important thing, like this just goes on and on and on and on. That's actually the end of the article. But most importantly, I seen it earlier. I should have highlighted it, but I did not. Let's see here, because it's gonna tell us structure right here. All right, how it works. And 5G network is newer and fewer users so far. Hardware is available, much more expensive than nodes and IoT network. In June, Foundation revealed the plans to spin the Helium network token to create a new token for each network to add additional wireless products in the future. A lot in here, and we don't want to just go ahead and read it because it's too much. I'm not here to read stories. Service that will contribute to T-Mobile, such as users. 5G tokens are running on node users. Man, it is like bugging me that I can't. On top of that, it will allow users to output into receiving the Helium Network mobile token rewards in exchange for providing the anonymized data upon their network usage. There it is, guys. What it pretty much means is that if you are going to use this Hello Helium mobile plan that's partnered with T-Mobile, if you're going to use this, that means you're going to be rewarded with their token, their network token, and you can obviously keep that, hold that, sell that for USD. So they're pretty much telling you that you can mine on your cell phone if you're using their carrier. So for me personally, I use Verizon. I don't think I'm gonna be using Verizon once this comes out in 2023. I'll show you guys the web page for it as well, and go over the couple things on there that I wanted to just go over. Let me see here. This is the page. It's hellohelium.com, and if you go over to plans, the 1 gigabyte a month, it's the $5. That's the lowest plan. It's to be announced pretty much for the unlimited and the 5G. It's not really out. There's not too much information out, but look at this. Earn as you use, browse, text, mine. Use your phone and earn when you connect. Any Helium mobile plan will enable you to mine mobile tokens as a reward for connecting to the Helium 5G network. Every user of the network will be rewarded. A lot of talk is going on right now. What about all the IoT hotspots that are already in use? Are they going in the trash? What's going on with those? Just believe in the process. Keep supporting the people's network. Everything happens for a reason. This is all linked into each other, and it's all working as one. That's what I think. Powered by the people, so us, the people, are deploying these hotspots, these nodes, to pretty much provide the 5G network, and it's growing at an enormous rate. As they said in the video, 1,800 hotspots just in the past 30 days. Plans for everyone, not just whales. Whether you want a little extra something on the side or need endless data for scrolling through your feed, we've got you covered with plans starting from $5 a month. Your data is protected, so this is pretty cool with privacy. They're not going to sell your data if you're looking to feel a little more comfortable about your texts, your calls, and things like that. It says right here, it's your data. Let's keep it that way. We strongly believe in the data privacy and will never sell your data to advertisers or other third parties. Plus, SIM swap protection adds an extra layer of security to protect users from attacks. That's awesome. More protection, the better. You can get on the wait list right here, right on the page. Just gonna put your email, your zip code, and boom, bing, bow, you're in. Done. So the announcement, which is just on the first page, it's just announcing you. Say hello to the Helium Mobile, the world's first crypto carrier. Okay, this was published September 12th, a little over a week ago, but the news is here. Everyone's excited, at least I am. And as you can see, Helium in the past hour or so, it's just been trading sideways. Today we had that massive pump, I mean massive, all the way up to the mid or high fives. But as soon as it did go up, obviously some people took in some profits, which is totally normal. This is just a little chart that I made, and like I said in the description, this is not financial advice. I'm trading off the 2-hour bar cycle, and every single one of these bars identifies 2 hours worth of time. And as you can see that we do have some selling off right after the pump, which is very normal. And this is just the triangle that I made sideways, going from the highest point, which is this is actually just within a couple of days, guys. If you could you could change this from 2 hours to 30 days or 1 day or 1 week, but like I said, I'm just on a 2 hour. We're still on all-time lows. This was one side 55 plus, and right now we're looking at it at $4.69, so just bear with me. I do have some indicators that I'm using. You can actually go ahead and click on your indicators and select what you want. I like to use if you just put BB, it's the Bollinger Bands. These are one of my favorites to use when I trade. I also use RSI. You can use the RSI, that is going to be down here. And then obviously the volume, which is going to be the buying and selling down over here. So I'm going to say this one more time, it's not financial advice, but pretty much what we want to do, what I want to do, is just watch how this goes. If it's going to trade sideways, if it's going to go down, if people are going to sell off, or if it's going to go up. And if it stays between this triangle, it's going to pinch off and explode. But if we have a breakthrough to the upside, we really might see a breakthrough. And the next point here is around $7.85, which is pretty close to where I have it with my mark. Because with my mark, I have it at the highest point over here and the lowest point over here. And this is in the recent time, not going way back when, but as you can see on September 6th, Yeah, September 6th. So we're not looking too far back, guys. On September 6th, you could have snagged some helium around $3.30. And if you did, you would have already made a bunch of money. But that's how you have to know when to trade, and you can never tell these charts. What I wanted to do, what everyone wants it to do, is just go up towards the upside. But there is also the possibility that if it breaks down, and you have to watch it within this triangle range that I have here, if it breaks down, the next support line is really lower. It might be over to $2. I hope it doesn't keep going down under 3. Let's go to the, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You go to the 1 day candle. See where we're at, guys? We were looking over here. As you can see, helium at one point was at around $50-$60. So that is around the time when we were experiencing that bull run back in November of 2021. I hate looking back, but let me see here. I mean, we're already around all-time lows. I really don't think it's gonna hit this $2 range, what it did back when. But of March 21. Oh, we're still in the 7s here. February. I mean, that's already like overthinking it. I don't even look that far back. But just to show you guys that we are in a time to buy. I like buying in on cryptocurrencies when they are this low. This is actually the best time to buy, I think, personally. It's not financial advice, just how I like to look at things. A lot of people are saying a lot of positive things about helium in the community with the 5G announcement with T-Mobile. I think it's huge. I think that this coin is going to make a lot of people a lot of money. Let's look at some numbers here. In the 1 year time frame, helium's all-time low. It's only $3.28. So we are around that time, guys. Look at the high, $55.22, and this is off CoinMarketCap. I really believe this coin has a lot of potential, has a lot of growing room. We're already super low. How much lower can it go? It's only up from here. And I think helium has a lot of growing to do. I mean, there's a lot to just think about when you think about cryptocurrency, and people lose a lot of money. This is super serious to think about. In order for somebody to make a lot of money, somebody has to lose a lot of money. My boy T, shouts out. I just seen you on the comments. I appreciate you, brother. You the man. I really just want to say thank you for all my subscribers. If you even clicked on this video or if you're watching, like I said, it's my first time ever streaming, and yeah, shoot, I enjoyed it. Maybe we'll get some live streams doing some gaming along with some more crypto next time there's another big announcement.